Brantley Gilbert's with us at 92.5 XTU. You had a great year. Congratulations, man.
I appreciate it, brother. Thank you.
Now, sometimes I like to go and listen to the first record you made and then listen to the second record you made and listen to the leaps and bounds and changes that, like, I normally wouldn't pick up on something like that, but as a performer, like, it must be so, the vision must constantly be coming to you that you want to go back and tinker and change and stuff like that. But after a while, you just got to decide to make a record, right?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, man, the first record, I'll be honest with you, I recorded it with a praise and worship band that this guy that owned the studio knew,
right,
and one guitar player from Nashville. It was before I even had a band.
Right.
With $4,500, we recorded the album, got all the graphics and photography done, and the first shipment of 250 CDs in.
Wow.
So it was, and I think that thing's about to go gold. It was crazy. But, the next one, obviously we had a lot more time to work on and a lot more time to, write. But this next one, that Halfway to Heaven's been out for 4 years. So we've had a lot of time to write about the good, the bad, and ugly.
It's 4 years already?
Mm-hmm. Well, it was released independently.
Yeah, no, I remember that.
And then we picked it up with Average Joe's, and then when we signed with Valerie Music, we made the big release.
Yeah. Well, that's exciting for you. I mean, I love the fact that you're still that person from Jefferson, that you're that guy still.
Oh, that ain't never going to change, brother.
So now when you go home, like, are you still just Brantley?
Yes, sir. When I go home, my hometown,
they're never going to let you get away with it.
Oh no, man! That's the thing for me. I was always nervous about Nashville because I didn't want somebody to slap Wranglers and a bucket hat on me and tell me to sing somebody else's songs. I'm not a, I don't ride bulls. I'm not a cowboy. I don't know anything about that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm country in my own way. I'm a down south Georgia boy. I mean, if you listen to the record, it's as country as it gets. A lot of people say it's a little bit rock. So be it. I don't sit down to write a rock song. I don't sit down to write a country song. I just sit down to write a good song.
Well, I think that you've come a long way, and I love where you're going, and I think you're one of the faces of the future that's going to be superstar status one of these days, and I think that's fantastic. And I will tell you something, though. You got to watch out for this Jana Kramer. I'll tell you why.
I've heard about her.
Here's what's going to happen. You're going to do Brantley Jana Soul to Soul, and you're going to go around, and you're going to do love songs, and that's what's going to happen.
You know what? We've got one co-written song together, and it's literally a fight. It's about
awesome.
a fight. It's called "You're Not Listening."
Oh,
it's like the complete opposite of the Soul to Soul tour. But I talked to Tim about it. I was like, "Man, how was it touring with Faith?" He was like, "Dude," he was like, "She's my best friend. She really is," and it was great. And I feel the same way about Janet. She is my best friend. I'm her biggest fan in the world.
Every time we mention your name to her, her face lit up.
Oh.
So you should be very proud.
I outpunted my coverage for sure, but
it's blown your hard guy image.
Yeah, well, yeah, they say that, but at the same time, she knows it. She with her, I'm working on being more passive.
Yes.
Like my road rage and stuff, and there's been a couple situations where I've almost, in the old days, I would have just not thought twice and dropped the dude's ass, but. I'm having to let things roll off my shoulder, and dude, that is hard. I'm telling you, man.
It's hard.
My knuckles didn't start looking like that for no reason, but we're compromising. This is called compromising, being passive. Yeah, it's awesome. Check it out.
Remind me not to get a right from him.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Brantley Gilbert, you're awesome.
Appreciate
Good to see you on these radio station microphones, 92.5 XTU, Philadelphia.
Thanks, guys.